Are we...
Looks like we are. That definitely seems to be the exit.
I can see the sunlight streaming in, so I'm guessing we're finally clear.
They have the nerve to call this an orienteering exercise. I'm not certain what I was expecting from an academy founded by Emperor Drygles. I can tell you this wasn't it.
You can say that again. What was all that business about Class 7 anyway?
Good question. We've got people here from different backgrounds, classes, even cultures. Is there some sort of secret agenda with this whole Class 7 thing that we just don't know yet?
What was that?
There.
Ooh, the gargoyle bus.
What the heck is that?
It's a gargoyle.
Beast of Living Stone?
Are monsters like this common in the Empire?
Of course not!
This thing's cutting off our only route to the surface. No choice. We have to fight it.
Right.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Here I thought the worst was over.
Idios, help us.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
Hell yeah.
Leave it to me!
Ah, it's not for the critical. Oh, baby. Please, so I can get you work shot. Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay. Gotta be very careful here.
All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me!
Renovation.
Right!
9 feet.
Give it up, everyone!
It's my turn.
Oh, you got a lot to expand me.
Here we go.
It's my turn! How about this? Ha!
Right! Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
May as well take these away. It'll be against.
Analysis complete.
Okay. Good place, huh?
It's my turn. Marcus, activate. Take this!
Oh, you
My
fired
turn.
on me, huh?
There.
Alrighty.
All right.
It's my turn! How about this?
Right!
What's your target? Okay,
My turn.
Oh, critical hit, huh? Okay. I'll eat attack. Oh, baby.
It's my turn.
I'm really close to it, but whatever.
Right.
Here we go.
God damn. Okay. I'll use the early card. Pokemon fire. Did you just heal yourself? Oh, hell no.
It's my turn. How about this?
Get your ass back down.
Give it up, everyone!
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Come on, dude. There we go.
It's my turn. How about this?
Here we go.
Right! Give it up, everyone!
Keep everybody alive, please.
It's my turn.
Oh, nice one.
Here we go.
There. Okay.
Arcus,
Active
activate.
cool younger river's HP.
Huh. It's my turn. How about this?
Defense, alright, great. Oh, 53. Ow.
Leave it to me.
Go.
There's no one else doing it. Great.
There.
My turn! Give it up, everyone!
Alright.
Leave it to me. How about this?
Again.
Leave it to me.
And it's dead. Thank God.
I go where the wind takes me. Is it dead?
Nope.
No, it's down but not out.
That's one hell of a second wind. Looks like this thing has our number.
It's no use. We're too spent to go another round with it. Guess I have no choice. I'll have to.
Stand back!
yeah.
You made it!
You've certainly got some good timing.
Seems like you're all okay at least.
I'm sorry we took so long.
You're here, and that's what counts.
So, a gargoyle, is it? I didn't expect to find the Dark Ages alive and well down here. It doesn't seem like it'll go down easily.
We gave it everything we had, but as you can see, it's rallying at an alarming rate.
And with this many of us, if we can just find an opening...
Fine. I guess I'll help out.
So it's all come down to me then.
Oh, shut up, Jesus.
You!
Arcus, activate!
Airstrike!
Tried that earlier, that didn't do very much damage.
An opening!
Go!
And this is what you call a gangbang, because holy crap.
This one's mine!
Oh, I can't wait to level you up, Laura. Goddamn, girl! It was fantastic.
It's...
We did it!
I think that's the end of it.
At the very least, that creature doesn't seem like he'll be coming back for a rematch anytime soon.
What happened there anyway? Right at the end of the battle...
Now that you mention it, I did feel something wash over me for just a second there.
There was a shimmering veil of blue light surrounding each of us.
Was there?
I did notice something as we fought. Perhaps it was just the blur of combat, but I felt like I could see everyone's movements in precise detail.
I don't think it was just your imagination.
Agreed. I have a feeling what we just experienced was...
The biggest selling point of the almighty Arcus? Give this man a prize. Looks like friendship and teamwork saved the day once again. I'm so proud of you guys.
Thanks, Sarah, for making this kill a freaking gargoyle.
Anyway, that about finishes up today's special orienteering exercise. Aw, what's with the long faces? I thought you'd all be happy.
What are we supposed to be happy about?
I have so many questions, I'm not even sure where to start.
Oh?
I'll take a stab at it. What exactly is the purpose behind this Class 7?
I mean, we get that it's supposed to be some sort of melting pot that includes a broad cross-section of people.
But why were the 9 of us chosen in particular?
That is a valid question. There's no single monolithic reason why you all made the list. But if I had to name a major contributing factor, it'd be those Arcus orbments you've got there.
How so?
Well, like I explained earlier, the Arcus units are developed jointly by the Epstein Foundation and the Reinford Company. Like any battle orbment, they let you use arts, and these have communication functionality built right in. But their crowning feature is what's known as combat linking. That's the phenomenon you all experienced just now.
So that's what that was.
Seems like a pretty apt term. It did feel like we were all connected somehow.
Precisely. Doesn't take a genius to imagine how much of an advantage a feature like that would be on a real battlefield. An elite unit that can sense each other's movements, acting in perfect sync even in the most chaotic conditions. You can hardly put a price on that. It could bring about a revolution in the way wars are fought.
It does sound rather...
Idealistic.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the technology has its limits. Some have a natural aptitude for it, others just don't. And out of this year's fresh batch of bright-eyed students, the 9 of you turned out to have the highest aptitude. And since aptitude trumps background in Class 7, well, here you are.
I see.
But what gives us this aptitude, though, as compared to our peers? It just seems so random.
What indeed? As promised, if any of you have objections to being in this class, speak now or forever hold your peace. I think that pretty much covers the hows and whys of your situation. But this program isn't cheap to run, so we're not about to force anyone into it if they don't want to be here. You should also be aware that Class 7's curriculum will be tougher than any other class's coursework. Just fair warning.
I love it.
So now you know. And that leaves you all with an important decision to make. Will you stick with Class 7 or not?
Outside? Hell yeah. Are they kicking that gargoyle's ass? Come on.
Oh, if you opt out, you'll just be placed in the class you would have been assigned to otherwise. There's no pressure. Nobles will land in Class 1 or 2, commoners in 3, 4, or 5. It's still just the first day, so there's no real catching up you'd have to do. I'm sure you'd fit in just fine.
Oh, I guess I manipulated. I love it.
I'll do it. Whatever Class 7 has to throw at me, I'm game.
Yeah, boy!
Oh, wait, what?
Just like that?
So you're the first then. You seem pretty sure about it. Any particular reason?
Not really. I just feel like I've put my family out asking them to send me to this school. So, if it gives me more to show for my time here, I'll take whatever opportunities come my way.
A noble sentiment.
Count me in as well.
Yay!
The greater the challenge, the more I can push myself to excel. One can't hone a blade without grit, after all.
Love you. I need to level you up, though.
Let's make it 3.
Oh, boy.
Considering how far I came to attend this school, it'd be silly to back down before I even started.
I know, right?
Well, looks like we've got the country's strongest freshman on board, and our foreign exchange student, too. Any more takers?
Allow me to take part as well. I was only able to come because of the school's generosity, so I feel it's my duty to help in any way I can.
Sign me up too! I kind of feel like fate brought us here for a reason, you know? And you all seem pretty easy to get along with.
And that's a yes from our 2 Orbital staff testers. Though I feel compelled to remind you, your weapons are still in the prototype stage. So on top of your other work, I'll be expecting reports from both of you.
Of course.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Let me join too.
Huh?
Yay!
Oh, there's a surprise. I was almost certain your rebellious streak would see you opt out just on general principle.
It does bother me that you've got us using these Arcus units that are still pretty clearly in development. But if I let every little nitpick like that hold me back, I'd never amount to much.
Words to live by right there. And that brings us to an even 6. Now, what about you, Fee?
Don't really care either way. You can choose.
Not
Really,
this
Fee?
time. This is one call you're gonna have to make for yourself. That was the deal, remember? You need to take control of your own life.
Fine, I'm in.
Well, at least you committed. We've got a magnificent 7
Good there,
now.
Fee.
Which leaves just the 2 of you.
Oh, God. Here we go. No.
I can see you've got issues with each other, but that doesn't mean you can't at least try to work together.
Oh,
Why,
that's gonna
if
be
you
fun.
just look past your differences and embrace the joys of youth, I'm sure you'll become the best of friends.
Well, the worst of rivals.
Like hell we will!
God damn it, no!
The exploitation of the common people by the aristocracy is a blight on every facet of Erebonian life.
Jesus
Unless
Christ.
something is done about it, this country has no future.
I appreciate your candor, but I don't think you're going to achieve much by lecturing me about it.
Well, at least that makes this simple. I, Eustace Alvarea, claim my place as a member of Class 7.
Wow.
Huh?
Why? You're the son of a duke. Just the thought of being in the same class as commoners should make you sick.
I'll thank you not to tell me how I'm supposed to feel. As far as the House of Alvarea is concerned, there's little difference between other nobles and commoners. Besides, this should at least ensure I won't have fools flitting about every day trying to win my favor. That said, I have little interest in getting drawn into your petty arguments on a daily basis either.
Damn!
I think it would be prudent for us to go our separate ways. I'm certain we can at least agree on this, no?
I don't need some pompous ass who coasts through life on his father's coattails telling me what to do.
Jesus Christ! Guys, shut up!
I'm in. Come hell or high water. You might have had your successes spoon-fed to you up to now, but no outmoded class system is going to hand you trophies anymore.
We'll see about that.
That's awkward.
They're going to be like this pretty much all year, aren't they?
Sure seems that way. I wouldn't bet on them ever seeing eye to eye.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Aw.
The pots shouldn't be too hard on the kettles.
Buy a break.
Well, how about that? 9 out of 9.
Woo!
With that, I'd like to congratulate all of you on being the first ever Class 7.
Woo!
I hope you keep those high spirits all year, because with the workload we've got planned for you, you'll need it.
Well, I wasn't expecting Class 7 to turn out quite as diverse as this. It certainly promises to be an interesting year.
You took the words right out of my mouth. But perhaps this, too, is the divine providence of the goddess, no?
How do you mean?
Hmm?
Seeing them there, I feel they have the potential to be the light we seek. A light that can break through the storm clouds that continue to build over our nation day by day.
Ooh. And that was just for the friggin' intro. Ah! Love this game so much. And I'm gonna be leveling up so many people in this. Gonna be a long journey. It's gonna be an interesting one to level up. awesome.
All right.
Oh, his family.
Time to get going.
I wonder why he gave up.
Oh, Reen!
Hey, Elliot.
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
Everywhere gets the
I
worms.
think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least. Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
I can sense their energy and aura. Reen is a Lucario. Just kidding. Hey, ladies. Oh, come on.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Elisa.
Damn it,
We'll see you
Elisa.
in class.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to.
They didn't even touch
Can't
her.
believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class 7's got enough tension as it is, with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats.
Gaius and Julius.
So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
Yeah.
I'll certainly do what I can, whatever that may be.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny, I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then, Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well, too. As are Laura and Gaius.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity.
Yes, he does. He's a dick.
I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along. And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once.
Oh, you asshole. I get to beat you up.
Class 7, I see.
Oh, look, it's Malfoy.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you?
Wow,
Come
someone did.
We're leaving.
Yes, Patrick! A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
Whatever, dipshit.
So they're from one of the upper classes.
Yeah, the upper asshole class. Great place to be in.
This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles. Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really?
Ah, slavery. Okay. We're late. Yeah.
Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
Really? See, he's a sword, so join the swordsman club, you know.
Stand, bow. Be seated.
Thanks, Emma.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
Interesting.
This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the Empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikels Rhysei Arnor. He would later become known as Dreikels the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the fact Dreikels' army was initially rather small in number, But as he traveled across the Empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreikels first began gathering his army was... Reinschwarzer.
North Highlands. North Highlands, the regional place. Good. Listen to Lila. Lila the Nord. With where he lived with the for some time. Was it a civil war? This town is. Yeah, I got it right. She was trying to give me the answer. Carol trying to make me cheat. Guess you might have after all. Aww. Yeah.
Nice work, everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes. Technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Wow, female Wonder takes after you, huh, sir?
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like.
Cool.
A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
Oh, man.
A practical exam?
What does that? It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time, too. Just...
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Damn it, Elliot.
And one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
Sir, why? Sir.
What? Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
Balance, huh? If you join any school clubs, you can join the art club. Oh, yeah. So I think she's doing different. Yeah, so these minutes. Okay, got myself there, so like, that's my technique. Cool. Yeah, that's helpful stuff. That's the counts right. Easy to find out. This is something absolutely essential to your school life. Oh, you bitch. Cryptic bitch. Yeah, TF's good too, right? One second, let's see what you do too. Sir, no. Alrighty. You wanna go shopping, huh? Where's his glass fan? Okay. Hello? Doesn't seem like much of a chef, to be honest. Oh, that's the art club. Hello. These rooms look. Aww. Conference room. Okay. What was this? Good. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. Woo! Made it.
This should be the Student Union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the...
Hey there, for... How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year. It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others, too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second-year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so.
Cheers.
Did you just steal 50 mirror from me?
Watch closely.
What?
Now!
What's in the air? What's arms?
Which hand is the coin in? Left?
It's in your...
Too bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at... Though, wait. You said this was a trick, which means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
In neither hand. You fucker.
Keep up the good work, man.
You
You're
just
gonna
stole
need to be
50
pretty
mirror off
tough
me.
to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the 2nd floor. Furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, dude. But you stole 50 mirror, you little shit.
Wait! My 50... mirror. He got me. Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room, too. Somehow. Nice good. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that.
I hope not.
Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no...
I want my 50 mirror back, you jerk. Aw. Gotta get weapons if you get. Back, 2nd floor. Through here. There we go.
Hello? Please come in. It's open.
I recognize that voice. Pardon the interruption.
Hey, at least I was being generous by knocking.
Oh, you're that girl.
She has a name, dang it!
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer. Instructor Sarah sent you. Right?
Yes. So, you're a member of the student council then? I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering.
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book.
No. Ah, it's
My name's
Toa.
Toa Herschel. I'm the student council president.
Cool.
President?
Uh-huh. Does that surprise you?
Majorly.
I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything.
Thank you. That's very kind. She's seriously the student council president? So, is because you're holding on to something for class...
Oh, of course. Here you go. Yours is the one on top.
Let's see... Oh, our student notebooks. I completely forgot about these.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orbment, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much Just me? Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf. Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right. But she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot, too. So I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here. So, you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do, too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I heard all about it from Instructor Sarah. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right? It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7. Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were... She said you were all really eager to help out.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything...
Mwah, indeed.
I'm sorry. Oh, how
There's no way I can... No. Instructors, your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can...
I thought... But don't worry, it'll mostly just be fulfilling...
Request?
Yep. I'll pick some up for you to do... Well,
sure.
Cool.
Dusk already? What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria. And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy? Hello? This is Rien Schwarzer speaking.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
If this is how you treat your favorite little Wunderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors. But alright, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly? This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president, so Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't. So what makes me so special, exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
Pardon?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course. But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special. Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Beer, of course. It's the weekend and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing if only I had a classy gentleman.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all
If I don't plant myself somewhere, she may have a few screws loose.
stream for the day. And let's put in Japanese this time. Thank you so much for coming, and I will hopefully be back again for more Trials of Cold Steel.